Welcome. Here we are celebrating enthusiasm, authenticity, discovery, and self-reflection. It's just this time in our lives that we are creating with our hands, whether we're cooking or working with our kids, crafting, baking, gardening. I think a lot of lots and lots of self-nurturing is going on, and it's lovely, and it will continue to go on. I promise that the craft of sewing is so amazing and so self-nurturing, and I've been sewing my whole life, and I'm here to do the workshop. We call it the original sew, and I'm going to take you through how I sew. You know your style. Whether you've sewn before, or you're learning to sew, or you've sewed in the past and you put your machine away, it's time to pull it out. When we sew our own clothes, it's so personal. We get to choose the fabrics, the color, the substrate of the fabric, and how it feels on our skin. We get to know our measurements of our body and how we stand, our posture, and how a garment looks on our body. You learn so much about yourself when you're sewing for yourself. So this is really exciting. You're going to need some tools to take this class, and some of the basics are scissors, a sewing machine, little clippers, an unpicker, which I don't like to use, but we will, measuring tape, and the workshop book, which is part of the course, and it's available as a download. You can purchase this as a printed piece, and that'll be available. Our first class is next week, so it's going to be available before that as a download. And there's also a measuring chart that we'll cover for our bodies in brief. It's part of the workshop too, but we've just taken a few pages and borrowed them so that we can measure our bodies. And then in here, we will cover technique, the tools we need, the fabric choices, and we're going to talk about fabrics in the course. So my favorites, of course, are linen, and I love linen. And we have some great resources on the website for you. I chose for my capsule, I've chosen a little pink check in a linen, sort of a medium weight linen. This is interesting. It's got a little bit of a stretch in it. I've never seen this before. I've never worked with this, so this will be interesting. But this is linen. I'm going to make some pants, maybe some suspender pants with those. This is a lightweight linen, and this is even lighter. This is, and you can see that it comes from the fabric shop. This one is an online source that I'll list for you, and it's a great linen. And it comes like this. It's got a little stiffness in it. So you're going to pre-wash your linen so that it gets all soft, and throw it in the dry and make it nice and soft to work with. And then you're going to give it a light press. And then, of course, there's some printed linens that you can find. I don't really use a lot of printed linens. I'm not sure why. I feel like the print is not really showing off the texture of the linen. So that's just an interesting personal thought for me. I love cotton, and this is a voile. You can buy lawn or voile. This is a gorgeous, we're going to make a shirt in the course, so it's sort of a soft lawn. I just love it, and that print can go with anything. Even a larger print. I mean, you could go a little crazy. Although I'll probably make the pants in the pinstripe, or a plain white pant to go with this shirt. This is some more linen and cotton, and we have a little seersucker here. This I really love. It's cotton, and it's a seersucker. This is silk organza, and This is really cool stuff. This is not washed yet, and I suggest not pre-washing the silk organza, but we'll cover that. A lot of people are deathly afraid of using organza. I also cover, all the different fabrics and polyester fabrics, and what you can use polyester fabrics or blends, and I cover that in one of the classes. The silk organza, do not buy polyester silk organza. It just doesn't have, when you wash it, it does nothing, and it looks ugly. So that's just my 2 cents. And then I have a few cotton prints here. The dress I'm wearing is made literally out of fat quarters, which is actually half yards, I would say, out of 24-inch fabric. So that's a fun thing if you have some really pretty, quilting fabrics lying around in your stash. Put, I don't know how we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think we put 6 into this dress, but we'll have more detail about that. So if you have fabric stashes lying around, it would be great for one of the projects we're going to be doing. And we also, if you don't like prints, we're going to make it in the solid as well. I also picked up this just plain white jersey knit, and we're going to make some knit pieces. So I'm going to teach you how to work with knit. This is a very thin knit. This is a cotton knit. I've been dying for a good, really good, big, oversized white T-shirt. So that's what we're going to do. And I may do some contrast stitching on the knit because it's so plain. If it had a deeper color, if it was black, although I like contrast stitching, so we might do that as well. It'll also show well on the camera, so we can do that. This here we're not going to use, but I just wanted to share it with you. It is like the linen, like the lawn over here. It's also a voile, and it's a little bit more transparent. This stuff is great for making the slips, like the Priscilla slip. The Priscilla slip is a free slip online. So, and this is what the silk organza does when we wash it up. We wash it after we've made it. And then, we're going to build this capsule. This is a lot of garments, but we're going to make 8 garments together. And we're going to cover all the different techniques, pressing, binding. We're going to review the balance of pants and skirts and heights on your body, depending on your height, where pieces should lie and what makes you look taller. Or, for those of you who are tall, and we have several of you who are way taller than me. And at the end, we'll have a whole capsule wardrobe. So I would go online or click the button below, and if there's a button below, it depends on where you're watching. And the course is an amazing course, and I'm really excited to be doing it with you. I'm really excited to be showing you how I do things. And for those of you who have sewn patterns, my patterns for a long time, we'll go through a few of the little hiccups in the patterns that people have expressed. So we'll do that as well. And I think that's it. So you'll get the workbook, the measurement charts. We're going to have listings, of course, on the website. After the class, the video instruction class, we will do a Facebook live event. So watch Facebook, join the group. Once you purchase the workshop, you will have access into the private group. And in the private group, we'll have live chats about the course and what's going on. If you're a club member of Sew Tina Givens, you have access to the workbook and the measurement charts, but not the instructional videos. So if you want to do that, you get your club membership, 25% of club membership discount, of course, on the workshop, the live videos, or the video feed and the live videos. And, of course, the patterns, too. You'll have access to those, but not the video instruction. So I hope that's clear. And I'm dying to start. We have them all pre-done. So the first one is July 8th, and the time will be announced. I believe it's going to be, 10 a.m. in the morning. And then we'll go from there. A little note on sewing machines. You can spend a ton of money on a machine. You can spend a little amount of money on the machine. I will tell you that you do not need to have a fancy machine to make your own clothes. You can purchase an under $200 machine, and it'll work great. Don't spend under $100 because it will not function after 6 months. It's also, they're not heavy enough to accommodate. My favorite machine, and we have a couple here in the studio, this is an amazing little machine. This is maybe a little bit of an older version of what's out there. It comes with a piece that attaches onto here so you have a bigger table, which is great. It is the Brother CS6000i. And it has this like little computer thing that comes on. You can have all these stitches. It comes with 9 different feet for the machine. And it's very easy to thread. And this little switch here is fantastic because you can go slow, medium, or fast. I'm always on the fast one because I can't wait. But in learning, this would be an ideal tool to have for you. And what I haven't mentioned yet is that every week we'll be, after the live video, so you have the video, instructional video, you're going to work on your garments, or you're going to start on your garments, or maybe you're going to go purchase it. It's all at your own pace, the fabrics and so on. And then we're going to do the video live feed announcing a winner. And those winners of the prizes will be those who post in the Facebook group and who are active and in it and learning and telling me how they're feeling about their sewing experience along the way, and how it makes them feel and what they've made, anything that's really enthusiastic to share with the other community, all the members in this wonderful community. So each week we have 2 to 3 prizes, and one of the prizes is going to be one of these Brother machines. So I think it's fabulous, and so sign up for the class. I think you're going to enjoy it. We have we've got free booklets going out. We have free memberships. We have coupon codes. We have a whole lot of stuff that we're really happy to be sending out to you. We have scissors. We have a select amount of tools. My favorite clippers. These could be yours. These are amazing. So sign up for the class, and we hope to see you there.